Hello everyone, I'm Sumaya Gafarova. My CRN for Programming Principles 2 course is 20,284. So today I'm going to explain my codes for assignment 2. Here you can see my classes, my files that I have created for this assignment, like country.java, file manager, gdpdemo.java, and so on. Let me just briefly explain what's going on here about my code. So these codes, of course, all of codes are related to each other, and they are all related to each other and form a system that manages a list of countries with their respective information, like population, GDP, and GDP per capita. Here you can see like all information about it in data class. So in my first code, I define a country class has properties like ID, country name, continent, population, GDP, and GDP per capita. Yeah, here you can see GDP per capita. So as well as getters and setters for each property, by the way. So it has also two methods to parse a string representing a country and to format the number values for display purpose. Also, what I want to say about my methods in my first code is, for example, you can see here get ID, get country name, get continent, get population, get IMF GDP, blah blah blah. So all of these codes till get on GDP per capita, they return the values of the corresponding instance variables. Yeah. So parse. So the next methods, like parse from string country record, it takes a string that represents a country in CSV format and returns a new country object with the parsed values. So also my method parse2 returns a string that returns a string that represents the country in CSV format. Also, here you can see another method called parse2 country instance on the line 87. So it calls the parse2 method on a country object and returns the resulting result, or the resulting string, I mean, sorry. So the next method is format number double number. So it formats a given number with a maximum of 5 decimal places and without grouping separators, and it returns the formatted string. Yeah, it returns the formatted string. So also my toString method, it returns a string that represents a country object in CSV format. So let me just go to my second code. So the second code defines a file manager class that is responsible loading and saving countries from and to a CSV file, and also it uses the country class, this class that I was talking about before. It uses this class to create a list of country objects by parsing the CSV file and saves the list of countries to a new CSV file. The file manager class has two methods, one to load countries from a CSV file and another to save a list of countries to a CSV file. So here I also want to just briefly talk about my method. So load countries. Load countries method. It loads a list of countries from a CSV file, and it also returns the list. And my save countries method, I mean this on this line, save countries method, and all of this line list country string file name. It saves a list of countries to a CSV file with the specified file name. If the file already exists, it throws an illegal argument exception